Howdy, this is the missus. No, I'm telling Gus, it's time to put on the second coat of paint on the fence out there. It's probably dry by now. It's been 5 years. Howdy, well, today's topic is going to be reparations. If you go looking at history, you find out that there's almost no one that hasn't had slavery. It's been the norm through all of history. The Israelites were slaves in Egypt. The Babylonians and Syrians had slaves. Chaldeans had slaves. Romans and Greeks had slaves. All the Europeans, all their colonies all over, they all had slaves. The Vikings came down and took slaves. The Muslims came up and took slaves. It's just the norm through all of history. And so, if you go back to, say, one of the Israelites, that 400 years of slavery in Egypt, if you take one of those people and you do a doubling of population every 50 years, they have a couple kids. 50 more years, there's a couple more. And that's about 2 to the 70th power of how many kids they could have on the earth today. And it's way more than there could possibly be on the earth today. It's 1.18 and 19 zeros after it. The posterity they could have. So everybody that was a slave then, and everybody that was a slave owner then, could have possibly 1.18 with 19 zeros after it posterity. It's huge. But the probability that anybody on earth today isn't related to both a slaveholder and slaves is virtually zero. There is no way. Just the nature of being human and living today. So the reparations you want to pay people who were slaves. Well, we all were. You want the people who did the slaving to have to pay. Well, we all did. So I'm thinking maybe our solution is for everybody, if you see someone who's interested in reparations, you trade $1 with them. And you pay them, and they pay you, and it's all good. So hit your like and your share, subscribe to this channel, and make some comments to let us know what you're thinking about, and if we can do it any better, or what you're thinking, what you want to have happen here. Anyway, thanks for listening.